What's happening? It's a big few weeks coming up, big few months, next few months coming up. But let's get straight to it. So, a few videos came out recently about people speaking from PC yards, trying to have an opinion. So, a few ways that you can go to a PC yard, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can go there with like low points, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for instance, me, I catch a case, I take my time, I land on one of these low yards, right? 50-50 PC, all that, right? Now, they would be like, oh man, you can't be on that yard, bro. You got to get off that yard. What you mean? They're going to say, oh man, you got to tell them you can't program there, bro. Get cracking on something. So you would be telling me I got to go commit a crime, get ad charges, and more time to go hang with y'all? Nah, I'm cool. I can't control where they put me at. I didn't choose to be here. You feel me? So then you got people, you know what I'm saying, who did their time, 10 years, 15 years, 20, whatever, right? And they get an option to go to these lower yards, you know what I'm saying, and agree not to commit crimes on the people that's on the yard with them, do programs and, get out early, new laws and stuff like that based on where they're programming at. And that's kind of like, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Some people not cool with that, but like I say, them people will be in the same boat I'm in. Bro, I'm trying to go home, you know what I'm saying? So then you got people who own these yards by choice, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got people who was on the main line, got rolled up, whatever happened, voluntarily said they want to go, you know what I'm saying, fearing for their life, stuff like that, and go to those yards, you know what I mean? Them the ones it's no coming back from, you know what I'm saying? Then you got, hold on, then you got the young dudes who, oh, 6-0, big 6-0 this, 6-0 that, cuz, what's up, cuz, right? Super tough, right? But then you go there, now you the one gotta get cracking. You gotta get cracking on something, bro. You can't do your time there. You gotta get cracking on something. If you young and act like you turned up and this, that, and the other, and you wanna keep your name when you come out, yeah, you can't stay there. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So, it's just like you in a lose situation, bro. You go there, you land there, bro, and you gotta commit a crime, you know what I'm saying? Get ad charges to go hang with some niggas, you know what I'm saying? And this crazy thing about it, it's people on the main line right now who all bad, who told, you know what I'm saying, who got stuff on their jacket, and they on the main line. So you got people on the PC 50-50, like, who really 50-50? Because y'all got people with stuff on their jacket main line right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's really getting kind of messed up. They're really putting pressure on people on the main line to get them people off them yards, bro. Because their argument is why would I come to y'all yard, bro, when y'all got people on your yard who ratted on paperwork? I might as well stay where I'm at. So it's a lot going on with that, right? Whatever. AOF NIINO, he was on a run for a murder. You know what I'm saying? Right? He put him with a good lawyer, Nicholas Rosenberg. And now he's on a run for manslaughter. He got to turn himself in next week. You know what I mean? So, but, we got the bail and stuff like that going. So he should be bailing out right when he turns himself in. You know what I'm saying? Prayers up for him, in this case. That. Oh, yeah. So then, based on these people speaking up from these PC yards, right, they start throwing out people's names, kind of like what I just said. People on the main line with jackets, right? One of the names came up was Tony Sleep, 40 Avenues, right? Now, I talked to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, what's up with the case? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to give every homie, a fair shot to see what's going on because he is mainline, and this dude from the PC yard is trying to say that he got stuff on his name. So I holler at him. Before I read anything, I want to holler at the man first, man to man, like, because niggas is calling me from all type of neighborhoods, like, everywhere, like, what's up? Because they expect me, like, to be doing the dirty work and reading paperwork and then busting people out. Really ain't my responsibility, bro. I don't even know Sleep, you know what I'm saying? But I like to meet him, you know what I'm saying? If he willing to talk to me, we could talk, you know what I'm saying? If we talking about content and, you know, media and stuff like that, his name being thrown around, now I got the platform. If I could help him, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I holler at him. You know what I'm saying? He sent me all the paperwork with his name on it. You know what I'm saying? I was able to verify that paperwork to make sure it's real. And so basically, there was a kidnapping he was involved in. In the midst of this kidnapping, there was a R in this kidnapping, right? So when you get convicted of this kidnapping, anything that happens with that kidnapping, you're convicted of as well. It's in a something commenced, whatever word it is, something of a crime. He was explaining all this to me. And I let him talk the whole way and show him paperwork, and we both read the paper together. So there was a R in that paperwork that he was convicted of. But what saves him, and the reason why he been on mainline for going on almost 20 without no problems, because when DNA came back on this woman's private areas, his DNA was not found on none of her private areas. You know what I'm saying? And he said that he did not R that woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, have, you know, I don't want to the words, but SEX, you know what I'm saying, with the women, and of course with the woman, you know what I'm saying. But he was charged with the R because of, in the state of California, if I kidnap someone and this person gets sexually abused while she's kidnapped, whether it be by me or someone else, I'm charged with that R. And that's what he was charged with. Like I said, I saw the paperwork, the whole R kit and everything. None of his DNA came up in any of her vaginal, the front or the back area of her, you know what I'm saying? So that's how he was cleared, you know what I'm saying? So when you got people telling me, oh man, he got an R on his name and he mainline. Yeah, you gotta know the ins and outs and what happens and what throws an R on your name. You know what I'm saying? Based on the nature of his case. So like I said, I highlight him, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, I know this nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I probably know him from back in the day. You know, we get older, it's been 20 years, you know what I'm saying? But you know, you're a free dude, man, you feel me? And you know, that the reason why I'm making this video, because things can get taken the wrong way. Especially when people get to just start talking on bigger platforms and things start spreading. I talked to him. He like, bro, I ain't never explained this to nobody. But you really ain't got to. And I'm not telling you to give me an explanation. I was just wanting to know because a lot of people were inquiring of people who we know mutually. You know what I'm saying? He was willing to talk to me, you know what I'm saying? Face to face, like, what up? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he gave me the whole ins and outs of that. So the reason why I'm saying because people just start throwing anything out there, bro. And this is how a lot of y'all came to meet me. This nigga Big U start telling people 600 is telling. That's how we got into it, bro. The homie told Big U, nigga, cuz to pull up and he keep his blower on him. He got a gun license. He strapped wherever you go. Big U gonna say, he ain't got no gun license. If he got a gun license, he telling. I was with him when he went to jail. Told multiple homies this and it reached me. So we take stuff serious when people play with people's name, bro. So, you know, this is why I'm gonna do my due diligence and use my platform if I can help expose what's going on, the real, and all I want to do is expose the real. Whether it turn out to be bad on somebody, good on somebody. It's just the real is the real, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, and people send me paperwork all the time on these dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas from everywhere send me paperwork on people all the time. It ain't my job to really put it out there unless I know you, we got some type of connection. You said something bad about me. I'm really in a whole nother space, bro. I really don't really even be tripping on who told because I'm not even in that field no more. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, it's content. If you're a rat, you're a rat. I really hate rats and busters. Let's get that straight. But I'm not really even mingling, doing business around people who could potentially be a rat. Like I ain't broke a law since like, 2015. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really even be tripping. I live my life. I don't see these dudes nowhere. But anyway, yeah. That's that. I got some, we're gonna do another video, but like, share, and subscribe.